Hey guys, what is swing trading? In this video I will explain to you the logic of this trading technique. We'll discuss important theory and then I will share with you a swing trading setup with entry, stop and target. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's start. Alright traders, I want to start with the theory first. When we swing trade, we trade higher time frames, and the lowest time frame that we will apply for swing trading is the 4-hour time frame, and most of the time we take the swing trades on a daily time frame. And when we swing trade, we trade the training markets. We trade the markets that are trading in a strong bullish or bearish trend. Then here we have a perfect example of the bearish price action. As we know, in a bearish trend, the market keeps setting new level lows and low highs. In being a swing trader, your task will be to look for shorting opportunities after completion of a correctional movement. So, for example, your perfect entry should have been right here. So you analyze the swings. You are looking for a training market, and then you are looking for a correctional movement within the trend. And your task is to spot the point from where the next trend following movement will initiate. Similar point is right here. You can see that after a strong bearish impulse, the market started a correctional movement, and from that point, the market dropped sharply. Same logic will be applied with the market that is trading in a bullish trend. Once you see the market trading in a bullish trend, you're looking for buying opportunities after completion of correctional movements. So your perfect entry should have been right here or right here. Hey traders, for more education, join my premium educational group. There you will get the access to my daily live streams. There you will get a copy of my ebook. There you will get the video course about my trading strategy. For more info, check my website. It is vasilytrader.com/private group. The link in the description below. Check that and let's continue. Now let's discuss the examples. Here is gold chart, daily time frame, and you can see that here the market is trading in a strong bullish trend. You can see that the market here keeps setting new higher highs and higher lows, and you can see that the market grows sharply right here. And being a swing trader, your task will be to wait for an initiation of a correctional movement, and only when the market completes the correctional movement you should buy the market, expecting the next strong bullish wave to the upside. And how are we looking for these points? Usually we spot key levels, key support and resistance, or a trend line. And for example, right here, analyzing the price action on gold, we have this major rising trend line that was respected by the market participants in the past. And we assume that once the market initiates a correctional movement, from that trend line, the next bullish impulse will initiate. One more example, this time dollar-yen pair, a daily time frame. And here we can see that the market is trading in a bearish trend. And you can see that right here, the market keeps setting low lows and low highs. And for a quite long period of time, the market is falling steadily. And being a swing trader, again, your task is to look for shorting opportunities after correctional movements. You can see that here on dollar yen we got multiple correctional movements, and your task is to look for shorting opportunities after completion of such correctional movements. And again, here on dollar yen, analyzing the price action, we may spot that trend line. And so far, that trend line is the closest strong resistance from where the next bearish impulse may initiate. So your task will be to patiently wait for the test of that first before you open a trading position. Remember that being a day trader, you trade the market within these impulses. You can be inside this correctional movement and you can be inside this bearish waves. But being a swing trader, you strictly follow the market trend. And one more thing to note is that usually when we spot the point from where we are looking for trading opportunities, we do not open the position blindly. We are looking for confirmation. And now let me show you this swing trading setup that I just spotted. And there I will try to explain to you what exactly I'm looking for to open a swing trading position. We are on Euro Aussie chart, daily time frame, and first task is to identify the current market trend. You can see that since August, the market grew sharply and the market keeps setting new higher highs and higher lows. Your next step is to draw the impulse legs. Yes, your task is to learn to perceive the price chart as the set of impulses, right? So you can see that here I consider the major price movements. I take into consideration strong bullish and bearish waves. Why do we need that? Because only drawing the impulses, we can spot the potential points from where the next strong impulses may initiate. So we spotted multiple bullish and bearish impulses right here. And you can see that this recent bullish impulse initiated from that support, right? You can see that from that support, just recently the market initiated a very strong trend following movement. And then a correctional movement started and the price dropped to that support again. So from that support, we can look for a swing trade. Yes, from that support, we can look for a trend following trade. But before we open a trading position, we should analyze the price action first. We should look for a confirmation. So let's take away everything from the chart and now let's zoom in the chart and let's analyze the details. First of all, once that structural high was reached, we started the correctional movement and the price was following that trend line, that very strong falling trend line. And actually right here we have one more, this one. So we can see that right here, the market was trading within a falling channel. Moreover, within the channel, once the price reached that support, the market started to coil. And you can see that right here, the price formed a classic triple bottom formation, right? You can see that the price here set multiple equal lows. And then take a look what happened. Then after this consolidation, the price bounced. The market bounced and the price violated the neckline of this triple bottom formation. But moreover, the resistance of the channel was broken to the upside as well. Why is it so important? Because it gives you the indication that buyers are willing to buy from that support again, that buyers are willing to break the structures. Buyers here managed to violate that strong horizontal resistance and that trend line. So such a breakout gives us a perfect confirmation. And now it's our task to plan the entry. Our task right now is to spot the exact point from where we will trade. And following trading such a setup, trading the breakout of the channel, the best and the safest entry is the retest of its broken resistance. So here will be the point from where we will take a long trade. Now, where will be our stop loss? As we previously discussed, we spotted that support right here. And we made a prediction that from that support, the next trend following movement may initiate. So we will be wrong in our predictions if only the price violates that support cluster to the downside and closes below that. So our stop loss should strictly lie below the lows right here. So that will be our stop loss. Now, how about the targets? Where will be the targets for this trade. Of course, the first target is always the retest of a current high. The current structure high is the closest strong resistance that we see right here on a daily. So there will be our target. So buying from here, here will be our initial target, and here will be our stop loss. But remember, as we discussed, treating the swing trading setups, we are looking for a strong trend following movement. So most likely after the test of that resistance, the market will break that and go higher. So our task will be to identify the next strong structural resistance. Let's zoom out the chart. Let's zoom out the chart and look left at structure. Let's spot our next strong resistance. Our next strong resistance on Euro Aussie pair is right here. Here it goes, traders, and you can see that 2 times in a row in the past very strong bearish movements initiated from that resistance. So that will be our second goal. So let's measure our risk to reward for the second target. Here it goes. Now, traders, it is very important to note that if you take this trade, your stop loss will be very big, around 220 pips. Moreover, you will hold this trade for at least for 1 week. And potentially you can hold that trade for a couple of weeks. So expect a long holding time. Also, don't forget about the position protection. Once the market is approaching your target, once the market is coming closer to your target, somewhere right here, once the market reaches that structure, move your stop loss to entry and make your position risk-free. In swing trading, position protection is very important. So that is the swing trading setup. Remember, once you spotted the point from where you trade, you wait for a price action confirmation first. And only when you spot a pattern, only then you can trade. Alright, traders, let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. Also, traders, if you want me to record more videos for you about swing trading, let me know in the comment section. Also, traders, if you want to see how I trade live, if you want to see how I find these swing trading setups live, don't forget to check my premium educational group, the link in the description below. Also, traders, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching.